Hey, 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 all right. Thank you. Good evening. Thank you for joining me. This is the Burning River Browns Talk show, and we talk Cleveland sports as well as just Browns talk. I am Lou Marconi at L Marconi251 on Instagram, at L Marconi1973 on X. Yes, Burning River Browns Talk is a part of the Fanatical Elves Network, which is a subsidiary of the Fans First Sports Network. We appreciate you joining us. Thank you. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. All the people on the Fanatical Elves. We have a whole team put together to provide you with good Browns content. Check it out. I'm sure you'll enjoy it if you're a Browns fan. Even if you're not a Browns fan, you'll like it. It's good football stuff. So, what we're going to talk about, um, hey, the euphoria is over with yesterday. We celebrated. We won game seven. We advanced in the playoffs. We're playing Boston tomorrow night. Going to preview that series a little bit, go over the injury reports. This is the latest one I saw that came out from 2 hours ago. So I'll talk to you about that. And it's anticipated Thursday night, the NFL Network, or the NFL, I should say, and the will be on the NFL Network. The NFL 2024 regular season schedule will be released. I'm going to make predictions of what I think the Browns are going to be doing and who they're going to be playing the opening week, what primetime games I could see them having, and just because there's other games. I mean, they're going to be doing Christmas falls in the middle of the week, so they're going to have two primetime midweek Christmas Day games. There's going to be a game on Friday for Black Friday. Pretty cool. They did that last year, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was the Jets and Broncos, if I'm not mistaken. And there's going to be three Thanksgiving Day games. There's usually one in the early part of the afternoon, one in the later part of the afternoon, and one prime time. So we'll see about the Browns doing that. So we'll talk about that. But before we go any further, without any further ado, I have to pause for a break for our sponsors. All right, I'm back. All right, thank you. Thank you so much for being with me. Okay, let's go ahead and dive right into the playoff series. Set your conference semifinals. The team with the best record in the NBA, the number one seed, Boston Celtics, will be hosting in Boston tomorrow night the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's right. The Cavs took them 7 games to get through the Orlando Magic. It was a hard fought series. Orlando is a very good team. They're a young and hungry team, and they played hard. We we beat them on our home court. We had the home court advantage. We won all four of the home court games, and that's what it took. In order for the Cavs to win this series, they have to win a game in Boston. If they win all the home series, all the home games, it's great, but then they still have to win a game in Boston in order to advance to the conference finals, where I think they'll probably play the Knicks, and they don't match up well with the Knicks. But we do match up well with the Celtics. So let's take a look at this and think about the matchup is pretty good because when we were healthy, the last 3 times we played them, because we played them twice in December and lost both times this year. And both those times in December, we had a lot of injuries. We weren't the same team. In March, we played them 3 times and won 2 out of 3 of those games. Playoffs is different. This can be different. So we have to look at it that way as well. I think this team can win the series. Just a matter of will they? Which team will show up? The second half Cavs of Game Seven or the first half Cavs of Game Seven? So that's really what it comes down to. Injuries. Jared Allen is still listed as questionable with ribs. I've heard rumors of a fracture, rib fracture, but nothing's been confirmed on that. And Porzingis for the Celtics is listed as out, so he's not playing. That's going to help the Cavs. Porzingis is a very good player, and he will not be playing for the Celtics, at least in game one. So we'll see what happens tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, and I believe the game is on TNT and True TV. So, hey, I'll be here at 9:30, so we'll be catching the very end of it, at the very least. Okay, let's move on now to the NFL schedule. It's supposed to come out usually May 9th, which is Thursday at 8 p.m. We'll have to see. This is what I'm going to predict for the opening game. I believe, I surely believe, and feel free to comment if you agree or disagree. I believe one of three opponents will be the Browns' home opening opponent. They're going to be on the road the second week of the season, so they're not going to open up the season with 2 weeks in a row on the road. We're going to open up at home. It won't be the Chiefs because the Chiefs will be hosting Thursday night because they're the Super Bowl champions. Simple. So it'll either be the Chargers, it could be the Giants, it could be the Cowboys, or it could be the Dolphins. I don't think it'll be a divisional opponent. I could be wrong because I saw one rumor on X saying it was going to be a Sunday night home opener, season opener, home at home against Baltimore. That'd be a great game. I'd love to see it. Prime time. I do think we're going to host two primetime games, and I think we're gonna have three total primetime games: one on the road and two at home. A Monday night, a Sunday night, and I think a Thursday night. I don't see us playing on Thanksgiving. I don't see us playing on Christmas, and I don't see us playing on Black Friday. Just don't see it happening. But like I said, anything could happen. I think the Thursday night game. This is my prediction. Okay, this is the one. Thursday night. Halloween is on a Thursday night. So Thursday night Halloween Browns game hosting a divisional opponent, probably the Steelers. That would be something. So that's what I'm predicting. So I'm predicting. I'm just gonna go out on a limb here. I'm gonna say I think we're gonna open up at home against Dallas at 1 o'clock Sunday afternoon. I think I think we're gonna have a Thursday night. Think on Halloween host probably playing the Steelers or a divisional opponent, and I think we'll have a Monday night and a Sunday night game. And I think two of those three primetime games will be at home. Just what I'm thinking. Because and I know we're also probably going to London to play Jacksonville. So I'm looking forward to it. Also, just seeing a lot of positive things about the Browns lately. When it comes to just positive injury news, Nick Chubb's doing well, Deshaun Watson's doing well. Uh, really, there's not a lot to report on right now, and I think people are finding things to report on. So the next thing to talk about is obviously the schedule and playing the schedule game in May when there's games that are 6, 7 months away. It's kind of silly. Adam Rank, got it way off with us, and we're a better team. We're a better team this year, I think, than we were last year. Just by being healthy, we're going to be a better team, and we won 11 games last year. And I looked at it realistically, thinking we could win 3 divisional games. There's 3 winnable games against the AFC West. There's 3 winnable games against the NFC East, and there's at least 2 out of 3 winnable games of the Dolphins, Saints, and Jaguars. We could win 2 out of 3 of those. That's 11 wins. Just by that thought process alone, that's 11 wins. This team can do it. Absolutely. We have a good enough roster. We have a good enough team. We need to start believing that and just honestly not listening to the national media. I think Deshaun Watson's going to be fine. I think by him staying healthy and playing and doing what he did, especially what he did in the second half against Baltimore, was just unbelievable. He can play like that. He's a baller. He can come up big. That's why we brought him in. That's why we traded for him. That's why they're paying him the money they're paying him. I think we're going to see why by December when we're clinching a playoff spot and possibly a division championship. I believe that by staying healthy and we get Nick Chubb back, I'm thinking week 5 or 6, get his strength back, get him going by week 10 on. He's going to be a huge asset. People, I'm very excited about this season, and I'm very excited to see the schedule. I made predictions based on only theory that I have. I do see the Browns being a very good team. I think the NFL understands they're a very good team, which means they will have 3 primetime games and a game in London because that's what they do with the good teams. All right. Hey, appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for joining. Like I said, Fanatical Elves Network. Please like it. Please share it. Please subscribe to it. Feel free to comment. I appreciate all the interaction and I appreciate you. Also, always remember when the river burns, it burns brown and orange. I will see you tomorrow night, hopefully celebrating a Cavs Game 1 victory at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Have a great night, everybody.